honk honk, quiet wobbles the goose.
And now, here's your host, Tommy Toilet.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mamie Eisenhower walks into a massage parlor, takes off her legs, sits on the toity. Can't believe it, she's taken a...
Hello, National Lampoon Radio Hour.
Hey, man, I forgot to get the address from you.
What?
The address, man, of your pad. I forgot to write it down before you left. I'm calling from a phone booth. Now, where'd you say you were at?
It's none of your business. I won't tell you. You can't make me.
Oh, man, don't be a downhead. Things are just starting to get good, too. Chucky's already mooned a pig and flashed his hash twice in the back seat.
Let me tell you something straight. I don't care. I just don't care.
Well, can we at least write to it? You know, like fan mail and stuff like that?
Sure. Anything at all. Just leave me alone, okay?
Okay, where do you want us to send the letters to?
635 Madison Avenue, 4th floor. Now, leave me alone. Lunatics.
Okay, mister, what do you have?
I'll have Sansa soup, and I'd like dipsy doodles floating on the sides, hanging for dear life. Don't get wet. Give me some dip, some derma, and some devil legs.
Yeah.
I'd like Michael Dunn with no feet.
Yeah.
To go, OJ, please.
The world's weekly wait is over. Like magic, an invisible chain of sound once more circles the planet. The National Lampoon Radio Hour is ready again to girdle the globe with giggles. This is London standing by. Come in, please. National Lampoon Radio Hour.
Mit den Verstolzen Ehrheiten das Berlinen. Wir warten auf Gesprächbietenden, Sazonke Kahauben, bei Schleuenfein Gräben der National Lampoon Radio.
Moscow. Diditos Muvishny National Lampoon Radio
Dans
Hour.
le campagne du Paris, l'affaire protège-le du National Lampoon Radio Hour. Come in, please, National Lampoon Radio Hour. Once again, hello world. This is Calcutta standing by. Please now to come in National Lampoon Radio Hour.
This is Los Angeles, California standing by. Come in, please. National Lampoon Radio Hour. Our worldwide network is ready, and here in New York City, the cast and crew of the National Lampoon Radio Hour are in their places. The orchestra leader has raised his baton. So, Mr. Engineer, will you pull the master switch? Oh, no, not again. Due to technical difficulties, the National Lampoon Radio Hour returns you to your local station where a commercial is already in progress.
Oh, Jane, I feel so run down lately. You know, no pep, irregularity, nagging headache. Some mornings I just don't feel I can face the world. And last night, my Ted said I'm no fun anymore. Jane, isn't there something I can take to relieve my symptoms and feel my old self again?
Afraid not, Madge. What you've got is an advanced malignant tumor of the brain.
Have to look at pictures on the radio.
And now, radio listeners,
it doesn't ruin your vision like a TV show.
Finally, this jackass is doing some intelligent comedy.
Practice yoga on the ground or get up and walk around.
You can do it when you're listening to the radio.
Lunchtime.
You can shave or wash your hair while our show is on the air. You can cook up a fondue and we'd still be coming through. You can stay in bed and you'll find we don't care at all, just as long as you keep listening to the radio.
The Indianapolis 500,000?
Oh, we could say we're smoking reefer on the radio while we're really eating cookies and you never know.
We could tell you we look great when we're really overweight. You can get away with so much on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
So tell them what you look like on the radio, cause if they never see you, then they'll never know.
Doesn't matter if you've acne,
cause they'll never know exactly
what you look like when they listen to the radio.
Yeah.
R-A-D-I-O.
Not television.
R-A-D-I-O.
Wearing blenders.
R-A-D-I-O.
Or vacuum cleaners.
R-A-D-I-O. You get the picture? R-A-D-I-O.
Thank you, Marco.
I like freshly squeezed grapes with the pimentos running beside him.
Yeah.
Tom, you're late for school. That's okay, Mom. I have nourishment from Adele. He can meet me. Finally, sled pie with a Greek delight.
And that brings us to request time here on the National Lampoon Radio Hour. And tonight's request comes from Ray Ostapowicz of Scranton, Pennsylvania, who writes, "Please do your version of Gigi as it might have been done by Bernardo Bertolucci, the director of Last Tango in Paris." Well, that's a, dare I say, far-out request, Raymond, but we're certainly willing to give it a try.
I can remember everything. Everything as if it was yesterday. You use 3 fingers.
Oh, no, just 2.
Am I getting old?
Oh, no, not you.
Ah, yes. I remember it well. It was a play.
It was a dance.
I dropped my name.
You dropped your pants.
Ah, yes. I remember it well. There was something about dog vomit.
Big vomit, I recall. That I said I would eat.
Oh, Jean.
Oh, Paul. It warms my heart to know that you remember still the way you do.
Ah, yes. I remember. Our children. Our children. Our children will remember.
Hello, this is Dick Ballantyne, once again, the best-looking guy you'll ever hear. And tonight on our show, the topic is going to be women in government. If you have any ideas or any feelings on this, or if you can give me an idea that I haven't already had already, I'd be thrilled to hear from you. Call the number. You know what it is. I don't want to keep repeating it. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, am I on the air?
Yeah, turn down your radio, okay, asshole?
All right, just a second.
Yeah, sure.
Turn on the radio.
Yeah, this is great.
Turn it down.
Yeah. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Dick.
Yeah, speaking.
Yeah, I'm a little teed off. I'm in Local 36 Electric Workers Union, and I'm reading in the paper here that the inmates at Attica strike. Now, what right do they got to strike? They lose their rights, and they don't even pay dues.
Have you ever been in jail, sir?
No.
Have you ever been boned up the ass for being a fucking wise guy?
No.
Okay, then maybe you wouldn't have a reason yourself to go on strike, but maybe they do. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, sure. Okay, hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, Dick, I'm calling about those guys getting boned up the ass up in Attica. Well, I think they should cut that out. They should give them, they ought to issue some sort of cylindrical device to each of the prison inmates. You know, not necessarily a man's penis or something, but some sort of device that they can slap up there so it'll prevent disease and that kind of thing. Won't spread outside, because they get out, they get out on probation. They can spread it around while they're out. They're out for 10 days or so visiting their wives and their kids, and they can do anything in that time. I think it should be stopped.
That's a great idea. Why don't you invent one, Edison? Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, yes, hello. Am I on?
I hope so. What do you want, pal?
Just recently a most embarrassing situation happened in my household.
What's that?
I fired the colored man that had been working for me.
What color was he?
He was a black man.
Yes.
And, I wrongly accused him of stealing some of the family silverware. And I've just recently found out that he has not stolen this, in fact, and we have recovered it, and I don't know how to reach him. I was wondering if there's some sort of a public line or some way of reaching him.
Yes. Do you have any drums in your house?
To me, lover. Slip it to me, lover. Whip it to me, lover. Put it to me, lover. Sock it to me, lover. Screw it to me, lover. Do it to me, lover. Wham it to me, lover. Jam it to me, lover. Ram it to me, lover. Slam it to me.
Oh, baby. I got a love thing for you here that just goes on and on. You ain't never been loved like you're gonna be loved when I love you now, baby. I'm gonna take you further than you ever been, girl. there's no end to my love machine. This rocket ship of mine is gonna take you to the moon, gonna show you the stars. Oh, great!
Great. Great for you, maybe. What about me, Mr. Rocket Ship?
What about you? You are beautiful, that's what you are.
Take me to the moon, take you to the stars. Don't you think you have some unfinished business, fruit?
I'm hungry. I'm gonna go fix myself a double-decker sandwich, finish an entire bag of potato chips, and drink a couple of beers. Do you want anything?
Do I want anything? Yeah, I want something.
What?
To me. What? What do you mean, what? Get over here. Give it to me, love. Give it to me, love. Put it to me, love. Show it to me, love. Throw it to me, love. Sing it to me, love. Sing it to me, love. Do it to me, love. Ram it to me, love. Jam it to me, ram it to me, gram it to me, slam it to me.
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, Phil, I was wondering what's a good shampoo to use. Do you think the ones that are pH balanced are better? Or,
excuse me one second. Have you ever heard of the expression jism?
Gymnasium.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, Dick.
Yes.
If there's a God, why did he let President Kennedy, who was a Catholic, be assassinated?
Well, it beats nailing him up, you know what I mean?
Hello?
Hello?
Dr. Blakeman?
Yeah, Rabbi, what do you want?
About 2 months ago, I lost my wife, Blakeman, and I have recently discovered how I might, as an old man of 82, enjoy my physical being.
Listen, first of all,
I walk around my house with my walker naked. And occasionally, my test...
Good night.
And 1, and 2, and 1, and 2, and 1, and rest. Hello, I'm Jane Fonda. When I heard that National Lampoon was going to do a parody of me, I said, let me do it myself. It's true, actors make excellent dupes. Look at Ed Asner, Ronald Reagan, or me, for instance. I've got more Oscars than brains. If great writers didn't put words in my mouth, I wouldn't even be able to answer the phone. Seriously, though, I've done a lot for Tom Hayden's career, but people are always asking me, what has Tom Hayden done for me and my career? Well, Pizza Face has this grand plan to redistribute Oscars. It's not fair that only great actors can win Oscars when there are so many people who have a right to an Oscar but will never get a chance to win one because they just happen to be mechanics or doctors or something. Should they be deprived just because they have no talent in show business? It's a crime to deny it to them when people like Katharine Hepburn have 4 and I only have 3. There are a lot of Oscars that the working man can enjoy. It's not egalitarian that so many people can't be in films either. Tom wants to confiscate all of your money to make movies that everyone can be in. Sure, nobody would want to watch them, and who could afford to? But movies are still your best entertainment. I think everyone should come and live in my house. Everyone is born with a right to live in Jane Fonda's house.
This message has been paid for by the committee to elect people who would have been thrown in jail by McCarthy 20 years ago for saying what Jane Fonda and Tom Hayden say today. and by
sure
the
and
committee
watch
for
my new
people who
series,
will be thrown in
fashion
jail by
show.
Tom
It's going to
Hayden
be,
20 years from
in
now
October,
for
I
saying
believe
what
it is.
we
Vanessa,
just
get away
said.
from there.
And by
Also,
a grant from SOUP,
well, I
the
just,
Society of Ugly People,
you know, between
who used to be
acting,
depressed until they
producing,
realized that if
exercising,
Tom Hayden
I've
can dip
lost
his spoon
all
into
sense
Jane
of
Fonda,
reality.
there's hope for everybody.
I
And
also
by a
wanna
grant
plug
from
my
the
father's
Association of
book,
People
Fonda.
who would like
It's
to sit on
wonderful.
Jane
It's
Fonda's face
fantastic.
just to
And
get her to
Bob
shut
Manoy.
up.
Good evening. I'm Roger de Swans, welcoming you to Front Row Center and tonight's drama, Death of a Salesman. In contemporary drama, two schools contend, Strindberg and Ibsen. The passionate psychological dream drama of Strindberg is best represented in the United States by Tennessee Williams. Ibsen's social realism reached its American apotheosis in Arthur Miller. To look back at the politically committed theater of the 1930s, to reread Elmer Rice, Clifford Odets, and Arthur Miller, is to realize how Miller's classical training transcends mere socialist ideology to create an eternally moving, almost Yiddish drama of the family, its hopes and heartbreaks. Willy Loman, his very name, Low Man, signifying his status, is the new world everyman. He is all of us, and his sons are all our sons. Wordsworth, with poetic presence, might have had Willy Loman in mind when he wrote, "The world is too much with us, late and soon. Getting and spending, we lay waste our powers." Willy Loman's wife observes, in the touching epilogue over Willy's grave, "Attention must be paid to such people." I can only add, attention must be paid to such drama. Ladies and gentlemen, Death of a Salesman.
Good morning, madam. I represent the Acme Brush Company, and I'm giving away free samples. May I call...
This is Roger de Swans asking you to join us again next week for another classic of the contemporary theater on Front Row Center. Good night.
This is Larry Crow. Welcome to Speaking of Byzantine History. Our phone lines are open, so come on, give me a call. I'm ready to talk. Come on, let's hear from you guys out there. Our phone lines are open. Just give me a call. BYZ 1453. Easy enough number to remember. It's the year Constantinople fell to the Turks. Okay, let's talk. Come on. This is Larry Crow here. Come on. War of the Iconoclasts, Belisarius, and the Ostrogoths. Let's hear some opinions. Come on. All right, we got a call. You're on the air. What do you want?
Larry?
Yeah, good question.
Larry, what do you think about those Yanks this year?
Look, buddy, we're talking biz talk here, not sports. Theodosian Code, Constantine the Great, what do you say? Come on.
Hey, that's Steinbrenner. Got a lot of cahoots, you know what I mean, huh?
Hey, look, buddy, we got people waiting on the line to talk Byzantine history. I'm gonna have to move on to somebody else. All right, this is Larry Crow. We're talking Byzantine history. You're on the air.
I got a gun.
Well, if Constantine had had a few of those, you wouldn't have lost Constantinople to the Turks, huh?
It's pointed at my head.
Hey, look, I'm a little busy right now, okay? Busy, get that busy? It's a little history joke there. You got something to talk about? Great. If not, get out.
Nothing matters. Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing matters? Come on! The invasion of the Lombards didn't matter to Justin II, huh? The Crusades didn't matter? The friggin' Crusades didn't matter? Okay, you're on the air. What do you want?
Hello, Larry.
Right.
My name is Mrs. Wilma Schnips.
Schnips? Schnips you got? What do you want to talk about, Schnips?
I was wondering what you thought about the tragic accident that happened to poor Natalie Wood.
Look, Mrs. Schnips, I don't think that has anything to do with Byzantine history. Do you? No, see, you don't. We're talking Ottoman empires here, not couches.
But she was such a lovely thing. I never liked boats anyway. My late husband always used to get seasick on boats. He used to go...
Schnippy.
Yes?
What do you think of the influence of the Muslim threat of the 600s?
Oh. I don't think it was as bad as the Seljuk Turks.
You may be right there, baby, but what about Alexius Comnenus' defense?
Well, my late husband always said
Whoa, whoops, sorry, Mrs. Schnips. It's been great talking to you, but our time's up. We're gonna have to sign off right now. Saint Sophia, how time flies. Well, that's another big segment here from Speaking of Byzantine History. We'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna make history with you. We're gonna be as happy as Constantinople under Theodosius I. Good night, baby.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, I'm an American Indian.
Are you calling from a reservation?
No, I'm not.
Where are you calling from, pal?
I'm calling from a donut shop.
You're calling from a donut shop. Well, I think that we should put all the Indians in donut shops, and maybe that's what we'll do. That'll be the solution. You know what I mean? You'll sell donuts. Hello, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, listen, my sister Kelly goes to St. Catherine's School, and she came home the other day very badly beaten, bruised, and with an evidence of semen on her gown, the school uniform. I would like to get a lawyer to represent her. I am highly embarrassed in my community because she comes home with this fucking dried cum. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotionally. I'm sorry. What can I get a lawyer to defend me in this situation or what? It's a good school. It's a good school.
Yeah.
Good people there. The sisters are good to them.
Listen, sir, let me just break in for a minute. I appreciate that, sir. Okay, listen, sir. I think if you called a lawyer and told him exactly what you told me, but told it to him in low tones, whispered to him on the phone, he'd probably get a hard on and take the case. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, Dick.
Yeah.
I'm downtown. Where can I take a leak at this hour?
You got a balloon on you, pal?
Sort of.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you put it over your head and hold up a hotel and go to the men's...
Hi, I'm Frank Rizzo, asking you to give generously to help support the Philadelphia Police League for Retarded Children. This is the worthy organization that gives a retarded child the opportunity to become a policeman. Founded in 1844, the League provides training in every aspect of crime prevention, from tying one's own shoelace to lying under oath. Many of the youngsters, aided by the League, have risen to high position in law enforcement. In fact, all of us have. So please help us to rid the streets of morons, psychopaths, and mental defectives, and put them where they belong, on the force. Thank you.
This is the National Lampoon Radio Hour.
Good evening, monsieur. Would you care to see the menu?
Yes, I would, thank you.
Here you are.
Thank you. I don't seem to be too familiar with anything on the menu. Could you recommend something?
Of course, this must be your first time here,
Yes, it is.
Well, then, I would recommend, a punch in the nose to start with, followed by, the kick in the knee, one of our specialties.
I don't think...
Oh, they're all very good, I assure you. Our crabs, now they are a particular delight. We apply them directly to your back, and they're flown in fresh daily, as is our chef. Here he is now. Speaking of which, may I suggest the chef special? Louis?
Yes, what is it?
I think the gentleman would like to try the special.
Now, wait just a minute.
I totally agree, sir. Is this your first time here?
Yes, it is.
Henri, you don't start off a new customer with a special. Has he tried the punch in the nose or the kick in the knee yet?
Well, that's exactly what I suggested.
I think, sir, you'd be better off starting with those two.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. First, monsieur, the punch in the nose.
What quaint names you have, really.
How is that, sir? Satisfactory,
What was all that about?
You ordered the punch in the nose. I trust it was to your liking. And now, the kick in the knee.
Ow!
There you are, sir. Two of our finest orders. Now, how about the chef special, No. I insist. If you're not completely satisfied, then there's no chance. Oh, Louis?
Oh, decided on the special, have you? Good.
Good.
Here goes.
Oh. Now, sir, how about some dessert,
Bonsoir, monsieur. May I show you to a table for one? Would you like to see the menu on the wine list?
No, I just want some butter and some fingernail clippers.
This is Julius
and Ethel Rosenberg.
Did you know that the majority of dead people are Jews? 85% of all dead people are Jewish. So remember, if you persecute Jews when you're alive, boy, are you going to get it when you're dead.
Okay, you didn't go for it. Byzantine history, too intellectual. Okay, I'll bend. Compromiso. This is Larry Kroll. Welcome to Speaking of Sports. And of course, you can call in and I'll answer it. Whoa, look at that. Phone light up like a house of fire. Well, I guess we found the common denominator, huh? Nothing too banal for this crowd. Okay, all right, I'll just take my pick here. Hello, you're on the air. What do you want? Sport?
Larry?
Yeah, good question.
Larry, I think that guy last night who said that Arcadius the First was a weak ruler, he was full of baloney.
Oh, now wait a minute. Where were you last night, Chucko? We're talking sports, right? Sports, not Byzantine history. It's over. That was last night.
Yeah, but I mean, what would you do if the barbarians were pouring into your empire? How'd you like that, huh? I bet you wouldn't like that.
Okay, look, sir. I told you we're talking sports here. Esportes. Baseball, football, soccer, hockey. Not Byzantine history. I'll even talk cockfighting. But not Byzantine history. That's not a sport. It's not.
Don't have to get mad.
Mad? I'm good. You're off the air, Chucky.
Larry.
Yeah, you're off the air too. And you.
Larry, come
and
on
you.
back, Larry.
Hey, you out there, Snippy, you're off the air. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.
Okay, Larry.
And me.
Larry, you're through.
Okay.
I gave my love a cherry that had no stone. I gave my love a chicken that had no bones. I gave my love a story that had no end. I give...
Sorry.
The situations and characterizations on this show are fictitious. Any transmission, reproduction, or rebroadcast of this show without the express permission of the National Lampoon Radio Hour is prohibited. Theft of comedy material is a crime, punishable by not less than 15 years in a federal penitentiary. Good night.
The situations and characterizations on this show are fictitious. Bye for now while I go eat knishes. What is that, a Jewish food?
You've been listening to the National Lampoon Radio Hour.
Honk, honk, why it's Wobbles, the...
This is London standing by. Come in, please. National Lampoon Radio Hour.
Mit den Versprützen ihr Heiben, das Berlinen, versäumte Kahauben, bei Schleuenfein Gräben der National Lampoon Radio Hour.
Moskau. Did it was National Lampoon Radio Hour.